Let's do Isometric J. This is again a single extrude part, but it's a little more complicated than Isometric I. We've got this this front face, which is again a single extrusion, but it has some complexity in the sense that it's got this structure down here. And so our strategy is going to be just to draw the red sketch on the front face and extrude it outward 3 units. But we've got to make sure that we get the details right in here. And what's going to be useful to us is to know the location of this point right here. And if you call this point here the origin, the lower left, and you go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 2, you'll find your way to this corner here. So I'm going to call that coordinate 5, 2. And so that is going to be useful in just a minute. All right, so let's start. We'll go over 11 and then up 6 and over 2. 11, 6, and 2. So I'm going to make a sketch on the front plane, press in, and so we'll start here. We'll go over 11, make sure it's horizontal. 11 is 110, and then we'll go up 60, and then over 2 or 20. And then at that point, we come down here, and then this is symmetric. So let's just draw that out. And again, we'll have to dimension it, much of it, after we finish this closed loop of a sketch. So I know that's 10, and I know this is 10 and perpendicular to it. And then I know I go back up to there, 10, and then I go up. See, I can come over here and touch that, and it's going to know that I want to go up to that level. So I'll click there, and then over to there, and then back down. And I've got this sketch here. And you can see that it's partially blue, so it's not fully constrained. And so we need to make a couple of clarifications here, or yeah, so I think that's 20 because this is symmetric. Here's a very useful tool. A geometric constraint as opposed to a numerical constraint, like a 20, specifying 20 units for this horizontal line is a dimensional constraint, but we can also have geometric constraints, and one of them, if you click up here, is equal, or you can press the letter E. So these are really powerful in making sketches. So let's press equal, and then we click on this line and this line. And that's like putting a number somewhere, but it does it through geometry. So those are equal. We know that to be the case. Okay, the final bit of information I think we need is, where exactly these features are. And as I mentioned earlier, it is 50. Okay, that was a driven dimension, so that was already specified. I guess that makes sense based on what I've done so far. So you can see it's gray there. So I haven't specified it, it's just documented it because it's already constrained to be at that location horizontally. What about this one? From this corner to the elevation of it, whoops, from there to there. How about that? That, I believe, we said was 20. And that lifts it up. Now it's all black, which means it's fully constrained, and that's, yeah. So that point there is the right place. Okay? And so I'll accept that. Shift 7. Press P. And extrude here. I like to extrude away from me, so, and then that's 30. And yeah, that looks right. And let's see, so right click, Isometric J. Let's see what the volume is. 159,000. I kind of forgot what I got when I did this before, but 159,000, we'll see if that's true. If it's, I think that's right. If it's not, then we'll have to come back and take a look at this. We go in 3, and it looks right. So we'll take that for Isometric J.